I bring in the experience of the body, because when you're having like a panic attack, mostly you're experiencing it in your body. Like if you've ever had a panic attack, you're sweaty, your heart's racing, however it shows up for you. It's like a real body experience. So, and the rational brain isn't really working that well in that moment. So if we can work with it from a body perspective, from like a bottom up approach, and then bring in the brain as well, and kind of bring that together, sort of to integrate both. It can take a long time before they're even ready to kind of access the body. It really depends. Like because I work so much with the body, I like to start with a place in the body or places in the body that feel like neutral or safe. Because for people who are in their head a lot, there's a reason they do that. It probably doesn't feel safe to be in the body. Maybe the emotions feel too overwhelming. There's not enough support. So we start first with building some support for their emotional experience, for their body experience, and then in those moments where they're thinking a lot, like if we look at it as a way that's adaptive, like they're thinking as a way to, maybe not feel the feeling because they're overwhelming, then it is adaptive, although it's really hard and can be really painful. Like what is it that the overthinking is trying to get, is what I'm saying, right? And if it's, I'm looking for support, I'm looking like to grab onto somebody, or I'm feeling really scared, like kind of getting underneath what is the intention of the overthinking. Because there's not one answer, right? Of like, just breathe. I don't know. It's really for that person, what are they trying to get? What is the benefit of the overthinking? So what I mean, I'm not doing hands-on work. We're bringing awareness to the body. So we can talk and talk and talk and talk and kind of forget we have a whole body experience happening at the same time. So as somebody's talking, I might ask them what they're experiencing in their emotionally, physically as they're talking, because there's a lot of information held in the body that we're not aware of necessarily with our brains. So yeah, bringing like awareness to what's happening in the here and now in my body. Like as I'm talking, am I breathing? Not trying to change the breathing, but just noticing, how am I supporting myself in the chair? Yeah, do I feel any tension? That kind of thing. And then I also work with movements. So whether it's movement between therapist and client, so exploring like relational dynamics, or movements that their body's already doing, that can actually be a support for them. So if a person's in my office and they're going like that, I might bring awareness to it and just explore what it's like to do that, and invite them to do it even more, just to see maybe there's something there in doing that. And often when we follow the body's process, there is some sense of release and moving through, even if it's not necessarily cognitive. But there's also with relational trauma, or unsupported environments when they're growing up, I find a lot of people are like, I really want you close, but I don't want you too close. So we might work therapist-client with even, over video or in person, we might work with, when I come closer to you, what happens? When I pull away, what happens for you? And where's your sense of boundary? Where do you want me? So we work on kind of relational movement.